Hello, hello, collective. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about with us today. I just posted on my Paleo Veggie Instagram. I was like, I will call this hairdo today a rebel yell. I don't know why, but that's what just came in my head from Spirit. In the midnight hour, she cried more. Love me some Billy Idol. Oof. No, thank you. It's too much. Okay. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Underlying, oh, the medicine wheel. There's a continuing, okay? There's a continuation of something, but it's leading to a new beginning. I like that underlining energy. Right, and they've got the runes, so we'll use the Lafruma deck, okay. But there's a continuation of a beginning. I feel like there's two energies here that are just starting to talk to each other, okay. In the lower world, you are dealing with your past, okay. This is a space where you've been protected and nurtured to grow, keeping you safe from a lot of the emotional warfare I feel like that could have been going on in your life. Okay. Yeah, again, the life force is this energy of the growth that's been happening, the seagull, the sun, the growth that's been happening because of the sun, underground, okay, based on the timing, right, the medicine wheel, the solstices, the different seasons, but it's been protecting you from the ice, okay. The serpent here has been protecting you, and this is really showing me as ice. It is the destiny energy, but they're showing me that kind of like a snowflake. But there's always a point in time that's destined, okay? And you're piecing and stitching a pathway towards your destiny, waiting for this timing to come. Again, there's just a synergy, right, of a lot of this. We've got that serpent kind of on both ends here, protecting, okay, and then we've got that sun, that east, that new beginning, working on the elemental force of growth as you kind of work through this. And the underlining is so above, so below. Of course it is. Angel number 77, right? Of course it is. So, tell me a little bit about this past. Oof, right off the bat. Okay, challenged. Okay, you were challenged to do your inner healing, and you had to make the decision to do that. And once you made the decision to do that, you were protected. Okay, you were fully protected to do that. What's nurturing here under the earth is your true self. Okay, part of this is your sensual self. It's figuring yourself out. It's understanding who you are, where you're going to, right? Yeah, a lot of spirit animal totem work here going on. Okay, you could have even adopted a new pet that you don't even realize is working with you as your totem, but they're very sensitive to somebody who's been lying to you. Okay, and your intuition tells you that that is so, right? You are going to be traveling soon, I feel like in the 5D, to this energy. I don't think that it is for a lot of you in your life right now, whether you've already met them or not. They're showing me with the underlying here of the owl senses, like you're in separation, you're in the same container, you're in the same cup. but it's a patient work, okay, of healing. Tell me about the season here of the medicine wheel, Spirit. Thank you. Ace of Swords, coming to that truth, cutting through the truth, cutting apart friendships that were not for you, bringing together friendships and connections that were meant for you, finding your true truth, finding your true, I'm pointing north, so finding your true north node. Okay, yeah. And again, the Two of Cups energy here, which is in the east, the sun, the strength. You were able to mirror the energies of what you are seeking and what you needed to heal, specifically through the golden energies, right? The golden rays, the solar plexus. And it offered an emotional exchange, but that emotional exchange was more for the awakening of this beginning, of this new sense of self. And that east energy, okay, yeah, it's an ego death. It's letting go of your past, of who you thought you were, and coming into this healing space, right? Which you could not see if you did not go through these challenges. Okay, so the challenges here in the past was about choosing you, the judgment to choose what was healthy for you, and to walk towards a new beginning, Page of Pentacles, even though it may have taken you a hot minute to do that. Okay. This nurturing of who you are underneath, Four of Pentacles. It's a letting go of structure, of foundation, of societal energies, right? Letting the energies arrive as they do. Okay, Six of Cups. Bringing in soul bonds. And they're coming in, they're starting to come in differently than they have before. And that's very beautiful because I've got the Five of Pentacles here underlying with that Page of Cups. And what I love about this Crow Tarot card is that you see Five of the Cups are filled differently than the One. The One takes a new beginning to see all the purity of love that you haven't been able to see in the past. And that what you need perhaps is not what you thought you did, right? What you need is not quite what you thought you needed. It's different. And it's that acceptance of taking that pentacle, right? And moving in that, the Hierophant, to move into that arena of the higher self. Okay, the Sun is taking you to your destiny here. Okay, Queen of Wands. For some of you, this is about, again, the splintering of you. Your old sun, your new sun, your old masculine, your new masculine, choices, the past versus the future, and what it is that you want and desire. And then the truth coming out, okay, King of Swords, because you're able to look at the past differently from your healing. And to see here with the Three of Wands and the King of Cups, you're able to see that I didn't know that if I followed my energies to the end of the world here, right, jumped on my ship and followed my energies, that it would take me to my dreams. And that's what you manifested. Okay, you're going to the journey home here. So above, so below. There is a test, I feel like, as you are working towards this. Yeah, the test of Will you choose what you thought in the past was stability and break your heart, or are you going to move forward and recognize that that one single seed is plentiful? Okay, and there's the Page of Swords, carrying that truth forward. It is plentiful. And I think that kind of reconnects us to the message of yesterday. The divine feminine might really be struggling, which would be our heart space. Our heart space might really be struggling with knowing that the abundance comes from the heart. And so if we're not supporting our heart, then we're not truly abundant. Okay, because all abundance can be taken away, right? In the 3D realm. Again, there is a test here, the darkness. I feel like the test is more for our masculine side. Again, that pentacle, that earthly side. We've been trying to nurture that side for quite some time. And yeah, following your wisdom, and following that knowing that I've landed where I meant to land, and saying goodbye to the old ways. Angel number 22, right? Trusting that the challenges were about blossoming out from underneath where you've been nurtured, and being at peace with this new stasis of where you are. Okay, so let's grab a spirit animal wisdom. Okay, thank you. Again, playful, the otter. Okay, but you're being initiated to open up in this transformative time in your heart space more. You've opened it, but now it's time to play within that energy, right? To let go of all of that fear that the old transactional world was holding over you. And right, the stake is Kundalini rising. We had the owl in there. The owl is, right, detaching your emotions from those situations you couldn't control. I feel like we needed to discuss that there for a minute. And the otter, right, is water. Be open through the transitional time. The otter is deeply connected to the water and is thought of as a symbol of life. Water is a feminine, life-giving force. Just as the otter is a symbol of creativity, together they represent fluidity and transition. The otter speaks of your inner child as she loves to play. If you feel stressed or down, ask the otter to bring her energy to you. Otters are highly vibrational and curious beings. They also are fearless and can be called on for extra courage when you most need it. The otter is associated with initiations and transitions and marks big changes in life, new birth, new cycles of life, or saying goodbye to loved ones. Summon the otter and let her guide you through it. Beautiful energy, right? Saying goodbye with the bat to the past and moving into the sun. So I hope that helps you guys. Have a beautiful day. I will see you soon. All right. Bye.